Hello everyone. So let us solve some problem based on projectile along a inclined plane. Now I will just read this numerical. An oscillating water sprinkler is operated at a point P on an inclined plane which form an angle of 20 degree with horizontal. The sprinkler can discharge water at an angle of 40 degree with vertical with a velocity of 10 meter per second. Full stop. Determine the distance between sprinkler and the point Q and S on the incline. So first of all, just write down the given terms. So here, this is your sprinkler which is installed at point P and it is oscillating with an velocity of 30 degree. Yes, this inclined plane making an angle of 20 degree with this horizontal plane. So here the initial velocity is 10 meter per second. This is your x coordinate, this is your y coordinate, and this is your inclined plane. So what you have to find? You have to find the distance between the sprinkler and the point Q and S. So we'll divide this given problem in two parts. Here this is the center. We'll consider this as a center. We'll first solve this part. After that we'll solve this part. Okay. So let us consider this portion of the numerical. Okay. So here in this case, this is the initial velocity, that is 10 meter per second. Okay. This is your point of projection and this is your point of landing. So this is your angle theta, 20 degree is your angle theta, and here 30 degree is your angle alpha. It is not given directly, this angle is not given directly. In the problem it is given that the sprinkler can discharge water at an angle of 40 degree with vertical, means this angle has given. Okay, so this total 90 minus 40, you will get this angle, that is 30 degree. So let us first consider projectile up the plane. Okay, so to find out distance between sprinkler, we'll use formula of range. So distance, this is your range. Yes, range, this is your range. Yes, so the formula to calculate range is 2u square sine alpha upon g cos square theta, cos in bracket alpha plus theta. Now in this case, the point of projection is below the point of landing. So here we'll consider theta as positive. Okay. So put value of velocity here. Then value of theta, that is 20 degree positive. Again put value of alpha and theta here. You will get distance between P and Q. So here in this case we are getting value of this distance between P and Q is equals to 7.2 meter. Now let us consider next part of this numerical, means this part, this portion of numerical. So here you can see that the point of projection is on inclined plane. Yes. So here this is your point of projection and this is your point of landing. So here in this case your point of projection is above and point of landing is below. So as we discussed in earlier video, that whenever the point of landing is below the point of projection, we'll consider value of theta is equals to negative. So for this case we'll consider theta is equals to negative, that is minus 20. Yes. Okay. So here value of alpha is what? This is your value of alpha. Yes, this is your value of alpha. This is your alpha, this is your theta. So here from this we can say that this is your 40 degree. This total is 90. So 90 minus 40. What you will get? Yes. So here alpha is, this is your alpha now. So this distance is your 70 degree. So alpha is 70 and theta is equals to minus 20. So put value of alpha and theta in this equation. Okay, you will get distance between P and S, and that you will get 13.945 meters. Okay. So now let us solve another example. Now in this case, a stuntman is to drive an auto across the water-filled gap as shown in figure. Determine auto's minimum takeoff velocity and the angle of landing ramp. So what you have to find? Takeoff velocity and the velocity after landing. Okay. So for that, first you have to calculate this angle. Okay. So from this you can calculate, from using this you can calculate this angle. So you are getting this angle is equals to 26.56. Now first consider projection from A to B. Okay. So here directly to calculate, here see what is known to you. This is your range. Yes, this is your x distance, the distance between point of projection and the point of landing, horizontal distance, and the vertical distance between point of projection and point of landing is 10 meter. Yes, so by using equation of trajectory, okay, here we can find out initial velocity or velocity of takeoff. So put value of y, x, put value of alpha here. So you will get initial velocity from this. Okay. So here y we are taking y is equals to negative minus 10 because the point of landing is below the point of projection. So put value of y, x and alpha here, you will get takeoff velocity. So from this you are getting velocity is equals to 4.72 meter per second. So this is your minimum takeoff velocity. Now to find the velocity, landing velocity, okay, this is your landing point. So to find out landing velocity, okay, so what is the formula to calculate velocity? It is Vb is equals to root of Vb x square plus Vb y square. From this you will get total velocity of landing. So let us calculate velocity along x direction and velocity along y direction. Velocity of at B along x direction and velocity at B along y direction. Now to find out velocity at B, so first let us find out velocity of B along x direction, along horizontal direction. So as we already know that we have already studied that the velocity along horizontal direction is constant. Okay, so here we can easily find out velocity. Yes, so velocity, this is your velocity. So velocity along x direction is v cos theta. Yes, so this is your horizontal velocity, that is v cos theta. So put value of velocity, value of theta here, you will get velocity along x direction. Now let us calculate velocity along y direction. Now to calculate velocity along y direction, we'll use equation of kinematics, that is v square u square minus 2gs. Okay, so this is your velocity along vertical direction. Yes, initial velocity, this is your initial velocity and this is your final velocity. So initial velocity along vertical direction is your this. So vertical velocity is 4.72 sine, yes, sine alpha. So put value of initial velocity here, then put value of s here, that is minus 10. You will get velocity, vertical velocity at B point. So here you are getting VBY is equals to 14.165 meter per second. So from this you can find out final velocity at B point, VBX square plus VBY square. So what we are getting, VB is equals to 14.78 meter per second. So again you can find out the angle, okay, angle of landing from this VBY by VBX. So angle of landing is 73.41. So this is your initial velocity, this is your this is your initial velocity, and this is the angle between the velocity and the horizontal plane. Now next, this is your VBX and this is your VBY, and angle of landing is your angle beta. So here we are getting angle of landing is equals to 73.41. Thank you.